Oh, and we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and galaxies and the high vibrate species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. How we living? What we doing out there? Oh, I'm chilling. I'm here. I know. It's cool. We gonna work it out. So I'm finna get some. I'm just gonna get some new equipment, right? And see what's going on. So I figured out that it's the editor that I'm using that won't allow the thing to the videos to export. I don't know. So I'm looking for another good one, decent one to use. If you have any suggestions, you know what I'm saying, y'all shoot some in the comment section. But in the meantime, we are back with the exploring series, and we have more beneficial SCPs. Everybody check out, right. And again, we gonna see what type of stuff they have and exactly what we could see that's actually being used today, if anything, right? So, cause I mean, you never know what to expect, but like again, when you're dealing with this universe, these type of anomalies, this type of world, nothing's off the table, right? So, Academates, peace and love. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know where your seats are. You know what I'm talking about? We finna get this thing busting. We don't have any numerology, so we good. So just check out the community post for the daily numerology. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna drop numerology, daily numerology, in the post. So if we don't actually get any in the SCP that we're checking out, then it'll definitely be one in the community. So be sure to check that out. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new. Put up a chair. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually in view, but due to technical difficulties, which we're working through, we still gonna be pushing. So just pull up a chair if you're rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to tap in, hit the like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell. Every now and then, go back and do it again just to confirm that stamp that you are an official catamate and that you rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Because the notifications, sometimes we don't get them, including myself. I don't even receive my own notifications sometimes. So yeah, I'm having to be what do they call? But whatever. Anyways, I hope y'all have what you need, because I do. Without further ado, let's get to what it is that we do, y'all. Busting. Okay, I figured that. Spacebar.
More beneficial SCPs. As this series has continued, we've seen more and more horrific, dangerous, and disturbing anomalies, including plenty that threaten humanity's entire existence. A casual fan of SCP could easily be mistaken in assuming that's all that comprises the SCP universe. But that is not the case, as there are a good handful that are practically entirely beneficial to mankind. I've already covered a number of these in my previous video, Beneficial SCPs, but there are still plenty left to look at. Again, I won't be looking at any SCPs that could potentially be beneficial, but might also be harmful, instead focusing on ones that are entirely useful. I'll actually be looking at a few anomalous humanoids this time, but let's first check out some more beneficial objects. SCP-458 is a large-sized Little Caesars brand pizza box that, when opened with human hands, always contains the holder's subconsciously chosen preferred choice of pizza, including their favorite sauce, cheese, crust, and toppings. While it is
hold on. Now I may be jumping the gun. I know I may be jumping the gun a little bit, but hold the fuck on, bro. You mean to tell me that he said that we are going to look at some actual SCPs that are useful, man? And that's what you follow up with? A Little Caesars hot and ready pizza that comes out, bruh. That's like a little. That's useful to a child. All the chaos and anarchy in the world, and he said the number one is a Little Caesars box with a preferred liking to the
capable of making Little Caesars brand pizza, if that's the holder's choice. It is not limited to this, and can create pizzas from any chain restaurant, as well as local restaurants, and even homemade. There's nothing wrong whatsoever with the pizza produced, and there's no sneaky gimmicks associated with 458, so it's currently freely available for use in one of the Foundation's cafeterias.
That's an illusion.
Continuing the line of infinite consumables, SCP-109 is a standard issue U.S. Army canteen filled with water. No matter how much water is poured out of the canteen, it remains full of water.
Okay, that was like the what was that, the oil in the Bible that Miss Lady was pouring. It when your cup runneth over, you know what I'm saying, it just never runs out. That's what it sounds like.
The water is described as very tasty, provides increased energy and an improved complexion after bathing in it, and seems to cure mundane infections after consumption.
Centuries ago.
It's not especially special water, but there's an infinite amount of it. We're veering into D&D magic item territory though, so let's move on.
Yeah. I mean, but see, I mean, water has life, man. Water, spirit. These people, they just cease to amaze me with. Okay. I mean, because I don't want to judge and say that they're ignorant. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes people play the game. They act like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to really highlight things, and it's. But come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you really know the properties of water and how the spirit of water and the things that you can actually do with water, speaking over your water, you know, it's speaking positive affirmations to your water, thanking your water. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things that you can do to improve the value of water. It's like a crystal quartz. It's universally programmed when you program it to bring the energies of whatever you're needing. Water, same structure. It's life. It's spirit. But you don't get it.
SCP-124 is a small plot of soil capable of growing any biological organism planted in it to its full potential in a short amount of time.
Now that's useful.
The organism doesn't require any external nutrients or other resources, including water, light, or pesticides. Food grown in 124 is reportedly of high quality, taste, and nutrition. It was recovered from a basement in Detroit when it was discovered that two teenagers were using it to grow large amounts of marijuana. Among the experiments, the plants grew quickly and within parameters expected using 124, but planting other organisms got a little interesting. A small Labrador Retriever puppy was planted, resulting in a fully grown Labrador Retriever in peak condition, now owned by a Foundation doctor.
Now y'all see, yep. Academy. Now you see these people. As soon as you get something that's just marvelous, soil that just grows plantation quickly, sufficiently to its highest potential is grand. That's grand. Put it in their hands and the first thing they do is plant a fucking dog. That automatically shows you the mindset of such people. Oh my goodness. See what I'm saying? And look at your world today.
A human fetus was planted, resulting in the deaths of 6 personnel before the subject was terminated. While this would generally be the end of testing, they went on to plant a fly larva, which apparently resulted in some pretty bad times, with a level 5 lockdown initiated. Blending an anomalous object with an anomalous humanoid is SCP-39. Blending an anomalous object with lockdown initiated. Blending with a level 5 lockdown.
Is it okay? Hold on, because it's in the way.
Which apparently resulted in some pretty bad times.
Okay. But they shouldn't have done it. Right. They shouldn't have done that. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you thinking? You're not. But if you are, you're twisted. Like, what in the... See stuff like this is when I say in certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave stuff alone, man. It's what it is. For whatever it's for, let it be. Do what it is that it does. When you try to... Come on, man. So, your little experiment costs 6 more lives. Just not smart, man. Just not smart.
With the level 5 lockdown initiated. Blending an anomalous object with an anomalous humanoid is SCP-3970, a former elementary school building. The building, or the entity that can control the building, is fully sapient, with the intelligence of an average 7-year-old. 3970 can sense even small amounts of pressure applied to any part of the building, and can also detect any heat levels within it, allowing it to basically see and feel.
Right.
It can communicate by rearranging chalk dust on any blackboard present in the building, and can read anything written on said blackboards. As for controlling the building, SCP-3970 can move floor and ceiling tiles, reconfigure electrical wires and piping, move walls, remove or relocate doors, and activate fire suppressant systems. The building
sounds totally integrated with the building, or is the building itself?
The building was a functioning elementary school for quite some time, until the Foundation came in and had to use it as a temporary containment site for another SCP.
Which was?
Whatever that SCP was, the containment of it seemed to result in 3970's creation. After a number of missing person reports after the Foundation left, they came back to check it out, finding a new brick wall placed in the building. Demolishing the wall, they found the bodies of the 7 missing people, along with a normal magic 8-ball. 3970 wrote a message on one of the blackboards reading, "Please don't hurt me." During initial communication with 3970, it says that it killed those people because it's just trying to help the Foundation. Rather than containing 3970 and forgetting about it, they instead brought in some tutors and continued to teach it, resulting in 3970 greatly improving in its writing. Eventually, the building of 3970 was greatly expanded, resulting in the entity fully controlling a Foundation containment facility. The entity displays an intense desire to aid the Foundation, but expresses a lot of anxiety about containing anomalous objects, so it's not usually told that the objects are actually anomalous. Overall, the Foundation...
Man, I'm talking about, boy, y'all treachery knows no bounds. The exploitation and the manipulation of children, y'all have no bounds. Your treachery knows no bounds. I mean, it's the same way people play on children today. The same way. Foolish. I mean, come on, man. Damn, boy, y'all, and then y'all... Because it's a child, so therefore it has a conscience to feel, you know what I'm saying, sympathy for you know what I'm saying, just to see something just caged up, whatever, you know what I'm saying. It's probably because he has a insight, a understanding of such anomaly, the stuff that y'all don't get on the other side, because whatever the species is, it can't truly express itself, but spiritually it can. So he moves through what y'all bring in, right? And they got like the spiritual connection to communicate with each other. So he basically knows things that y'all don't, and he feels like it's wrong. So in order for y'all to use him, you gotta lie to him. You see that okay.
Considers the project a big success.
I'm gonna stall y'all out today.
SCP-208 is a short, stout man of Egyptian heritage, covered in a great deal of hair. He is capable of inducing rapid cellular regeneration and reconfiguration within organic life forms, resulting in healing most physical ailments. He accomplishes this through the release of a unique form of radiation, which occurs in small doses naturally around him, but can be focused to increase the intensity.
Yeah, because I see that on his cup.
Those near 208 report feelings of wellness and ease, making him popular among Foundation personnel.
Then he got like this what's that, Gilgamesh, like that around about that time, that type of, you know what I'm saying, beard going on. I mean, but he like, what, he's like dwarf, short, hairy little man, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely like what sapien is this? Like what phase of sapien would this be? Cause he hairy like that, so I know he definitely got some animal DNA. Definitely. Look at them hands big as hell.
Especially since 208 is jovial and friendly. He also possesses the ability of seemingly warding off ill intent, meaning that any malicious individuals feel extreme unease in his presence and attempt to flee. 208 was found in Egypt during a search for an unrelated SCP, after a foot was found sticking out of the Nile River, connected to a block of granite. 208 was found alive inside of the stone. Of course, 208 is connected to an ancient Egyptian deity, Bes, who is worshipped as a protector of households and as a god of the good things in life.
That's Bes? Hold up.
Including music, dance, sex, and drinking. Bes was among the most popular of the Egyptian deities, with many having images of him around their homes for protection, and dancers and servant girls having tattoos of Bes on their thighs. Naturally, SCP-208 has become known by most Foundation staff as Bes, and he has taken the position of an assistant in the medical wing of a site. SCP-500 pills were shown to be a much more effective cure than 208's abilities, but Bes commented that he tells better jokes. Another humanoid with some healing properties is SCP-1338, a male entity resembling a child.
See right now, yeah, okay.
1338 can use plant matter to create healing substances, although they only work well within his presence. These healing properties aren't too impressive, mostly curing headaches, upset stomachs, or shallow cuts, but they have been shown to heal broken bones overnight. 1338 was found in the Blue Ridge Mountains, but any attempts to transport him away from that place results in the rapid deterioration of his health until he is returned. So instead, a perimeter was set up around him. Although 1338 possesses the ability to heal human or animal ailments, it seems his primary concern is making substances that help plants grow, or to otherwise aid in communing with nature. He mentions having a mother and father that lived together, but his father was taken away by some men who wanted to sail across an ocean. Afterwards, his father was used to help them cross a new land, but he decided he didn't want to help them anymore and ended up in the mountains. 1338 is trying to help heal his father, thus why he stays in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Now this story sounds very familiar. Not all the particulars, but a certain particular.
Long story short, 1338 is the child of two trees, and his father was cut down to build a ship, used by colonists to sail to America. His mother remains in England, and occasionally 1338 will visit her, but he mainly wants to heal his father so they can be reunited. Finally, we have SCP-4999, a humanoid resembling a middle-aged man wearing a dark suit.
I think I've seen him before.
4999 is uncontained by the Foundation, as he only appears before one person at a time around the world, and disappears shortly after.
Yeah, I think we did.
All subjects that 4999 appears before are either in terminally poor health, critically injured, or otherwise on their deathbeds. 4999 will only appear if they are conscious and alone, and only shortly before their death. Once appearing, 4999 will stand or sit next to the subject, remove a pack of cigarettes from its jacket pocket, and offer one to the subject.
Right.
If they accept, $49.99 will place one in the subject's mouth and light it. Otherwise, it will just light one for itself.
Hey, what? If you've seen the movie, put that in the comment section. If you actually seen the movie where this has happened, or seen a movie, it doesn't have to be a particular movie. Just any movie that you've actually seen this happen, put it in the comment section. I'll drop mine down there too. Let me write that down so I remind myself, because I got a couple of movies in my head, but I'm just trying to make sure that those are exactly what they are.
Typically, the entity will then hold the subject's hand,
but yeah, I've
or
definitely
rest a hand on their shoulder until they pass away. $49.99 will then disappear. So,
okay, I'll pin it in the comment section. But yes, Constantine, that's the one I had in mind. Constantine, Keanu.
Far, identified subjects that were visited by $49.99 share a number of common attributes, meaning that the entity is much more likely to appear if the subject lives alone, is non-religious, is impoverished or homeless, displays a history of mental illness, or is a military veteran. Also, if the subject has no criminal record, has no currently surviving family, is unmarried or lacks any significant other, has little to no social standing in their community, has no record of any significant professional or personal accomplishments, or has few to no interpersonal relationships. In other words, if a subject possesses qualities or a life history that have rendered them nondescript, anonymous, neglected, or otherwise unremarkable by social standards, $49.99 is far more likely to appear as they die. $49.99 became known to the Foundation after footage from hospital security cameras began spreading across the internet, and more footage of the entity has cropped up over the years. Writings and artistic depictions of a figure resembling $49.99 have apparently existed for thousands of years, however, in some cases predating human civilization. While it's true some people have the privilege of passing away surrounded by friends and family, many do not, dying alone and without recognition.
Okay. Yeah, because at this point, I do remember saying something about Anubis. Yeah, speaking of, I was speaking on Anubis and how he pretty much does like the same thing. But I was no matter the your religion, creed, don't matter. One like I said, I remember saying, yeah, one could always call on Anubis. You know what I'm saying, to be there with you and guide you and help you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, it don't matter. Just, because that's what he does. So he either appear in either one or two ways, you know what I'm saying? Most times, from what I've understand, what I've heard, that he appears most times in his in the dog. I forgot what the name of it. But yeah, it's a dog indigenous to the Americas. I remember that. So, but yeah, if I remember, I'll pin that in I'll put that in the comment section as well.
It's nice then that $49.99 can appear before some of them and offer some comfort in their final moments. There are plenty more SCPs that can in some way be considered beneficial or helpful to the Foundation or the world at large, but I maintained a pretty strict set of criteria for these videos. I'm sure I didn't grab all of the ones that fit that criteria for these two videos, but the point is that they're out there, and that not all SCPs are unfeeling monsters, diseases, or other scary anomalies. While I can't promise there will ever be a third part of this little series, it's just nice to know that there are always some lights in any dark universe.
Man, listen here. The fact that he just said, see, this is what we call double speaking. Now, I'm not SCP Foundation. I am not, you know what I'm saying, or Exploring Series. I am not criticizing you, per se. It's stuff like that I can't help but to notice when you double speak. It's so many more beneficial SCPs out there, but you can't promise that you can make a third part, fourth part, fifth part. that clearly says a holdout. Something's being held out. And if it benefits, it's, come on. We see the level of play here. And hypothetically, regardless of the realism in the SCP universe, this still, people, is something to take very, very close pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Like, very. Like, I mean, it's what's the word? It's intricate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the keen details. It's stuff that you really supposed to, you know what I'm saying, what you really supposed to be hearing. Like, you weren't sure you heard it, but you know you heard it. It's like, nah, that can't. It's like, come on, that's when self is talking to self. That's the gut feelings and all the stuff that we tend to turn our nose up at, giving people the benefit of the doubt, situations the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Certain things. You know what I mean? And it's always this level of awareness and this level of caution that one must keep to protect energy, protect yourself, your loved ones, all that. You know what I mean? And paying attention to details, regardless if it's that or not, it's better to know or to have just noticed that detail. So if it starts, you know what I'm saying, you start seeing more of a connection, you can follow that and you can stop it before it happens, or you know what I mean? Even self-reflection to check yourself at times doing this. I mean, that's why I say self-awareness. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that y'all could say this and things be beneficial, but you just don't want to share that. Because it's like so much like, why won't y'all give us, why won't you? But we know why. We know why, and it's crazy that in today's world people actually see it and turn their nose up at it when it's a direct attack on you. But anyways, enough of that. Academics, that is the video. We shall return with another. I doubt it's going to be more beneficial SCPs, but maybe we'll find some more. Maybe you know what I'm saying, exploring the series will drop some more. They'll find some more. They'll release some more out of classification. You know what I'm saying? It's classified. You can't know. So maybe Dr. Miller, somebody can get, you know what I'm saying, get some levels up in their classification cards, and they can get us in the door so we can get on some highly advanced stuff that I know is beneficial to the people, to the world, to the planet. But you know, if they can't weaponize it, then you know man, listen, it's all good. Don't forget to keep yourself, you know what I'm saying, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't let the world drive you crazy. You feel me? Remember, it is a war for your mind. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this just be mind-boggling itself, just to hear certain speech. When you're just like, man, come on, bro. Like, it's beneficial SCPs out here, but you gonna bring this to us? And then look what you did with the soil. Like, I'm still like, I'm blown away. Like, bro, what the? Yeah, okay, so y'all gonna take the soil and start putting animals and fetuses. Come on, what are we doing? What in the holy? What? Okay, so all right, y'all be good at this. Bear with me. We will be returning with, you know what I'm saying. You will be able to see soon. You know, it's cool, y'all. We're gonna continue to vibe high. We're gonna continue to push through. You know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Yeah. So peace.